show to you how I will prepare my newly harvested moss. This is green moss. I will try to show to you. I took it yesterday from the forest, and you can see it looks really good. Now this moss of course will have pests in it, and we need to prepare it properly, so we won't have any issues with our orchids. Also in it you will find all sorts of debris, and you will want to remove those all. And you will also in time find some seeds, and which will sprout, and you will want to remove those little plantlets. Here I have some interesting stuff, and not all of it is very alive, let's say. You can see that here on the bottom I have a part that seems that it's kind of the roots of the moss, and this is a quite an interesting type of moss. It is the fluffiest one, and it's quite nice. But if you remove this into very small parts like this one here, it won't survive. So what I want to do it is to keep it in very big pieces, and what I will do it is off camera I will remove all these pieces of materials that I don't want in the moss, and then I will show to you how I will apply some hydrogen peroxide 3%, and we will pretty much clean it together. But I won't really prepare all of that is in the bag. It is quite a lot, because I don't have enough hydrogen peroxide right now, so I will prepare only how much I need, and the rest will remain in the bag and will stay separated from the orchids, because I don't want any creepy crawlers to go in my orchid collection. So I will pause the video now and I will come back. Okay, so you can basically see that I am leaving indeed from the bottom part of the moss the roots and a bit of the soil, but it is only the roots. I don't have big chunks of soil basically. So this is pretty much how it looks like. I don't go too far with cleaning it, because I don't want to separate it into two small pieces, because those will not live. And now I will show to you the top surface. You can see it's pretty clean, but not really perfectly clean. I think I still have a few pieces that I need to take, a few pieces of debris, but I will do that now. Pretty much these were the ones, and as you can see in there I will bring you a bit closer, I have quite a big quite some moss, but I don't have all that much hydrogen peroxide 3%. I only have this one. I think I have about 400 milliliters, so I see what I can do. So I am just pouring it there. I still left some because I need for repottings, and now what I'm doing is pressing on it. It's not enough, I need more. When I press, I want to have for the water to come from the top, so I can feel the hydrogen peroxide. So this is what I do. I pretty much press on it, compact it basically, so I use less hydrogen peroxide. And this will kill all the snails and snail eggs that might be on this moss. And not only those, but any type of bug that has a soft surface. and you will see that as the moss starts to fizz, it becomes quite warm to the touch. That is when the moss is, when the hydrogen peroxide is doing its effect. You should not worry because the moss will become fluffy again, even though I compact it. Then I will gently move it. I still have a tiny piece of hydrogen peroxide, so I put that in there as well. And I will leave it like this until it won't fizz anymore, and that sometimes can take quite a bit of time. I took even 24 hours to do this step, so I will let it fizz and I will come back. And now the last step to clean them as best as we can, it is to basically run some water through the piece of moss. So I will gently do so. I like to use as much water pressure as I can, because that makes dirt really come away from in between the green moss, live moss. So this is pretty much all, guys. Here I have some which got loose, but you can collect it. You just need to make sure that your sink is clean or sterilized before, let's say, and yeah, this is how easy it was. Now it is clean and ready to use. I do like to wear gloves because some of the insects might not be killed with hydrogen peroxide, and I refer here especially to millipodes, I think they are called, but I will search and I will put the correct name on the screen. They are long and they have really a lot of little legs, and I find those repulsive, and yeah, this is why I wear gloves. But other than that, I don't find that any other insects live, and those which I just mentioned, they don't harm orchids, so I just leave them be. So alright guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you very much for watching and see you all next time. Bye!